Okay, ready? Go.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Bailey, and I will be doing a presentation on the art of graffiti. There are multiple ways to define graffiti. What feels the most right to me would be a form of visual communication created in public places. Art is one of the most powerful things we have in today's society, and graffiti is just another way of making art. My grandpa was an artist who dabbled a little bit in graffiti, and another connection I have to it is the research I've been doing the past couple of weeks. So my main points are graffiti needs to be more socially acceptable. We need to create space for graffiti, and these will help to decrease the amount of destructive graffiti. First, we talk about how graffiti is viewed socially. An article from Zero Art states, "It is often seen as illicit production and vandalism." Graffiti is an art form people use to express themselves in underserved communities where art is not as accessible. So in underserved communities, people only have access to what they have in their hands, and they don't get paper or any fancy boards or anything to draw on, so they draw on the walls. And I think that needs to be respected. Graffiti will always be around. You can't really get rid of it. No matter what, there will always be someone doing graffiti. The solution to graffiti is not trying to get rid of it, but making space for people to do it. Creating spaces for people to practice graffiti decreases vandalism. In an article written by Whitney Pipkin, she states, "Research suggests multicolored mural projects can help discourage unwanted graffiti or tagging." So she presents the idea that if you allow people to kind of have their part in street art or public art, then it can kind of decrease the amount of just random little drawings that people do. People express themselves through graffiti. There is going to be less destruction in these communities if we let them express themselves in appropriate places and ways. Lastly, there can be lasting benefits from creating space for graffiti. When graffiti stops being put in unwanted places, attitudes will change in it. In an article written by Boston U, graffiti can be art. Art is what we call something when it carries significant human expression. People use graffiti to express themselves. So, in that sense, it is art, and it is an art that needs to be respected. In conclusion, art is one of the most powerful things we have access to. It's something that no one can take away from you, and it's always something that people have. We need to create spaces, public spaces, that people can do graffiti and be accepted for it and not kind of be ostracized for it. We also that will decrease the destructive graffiti and make it just more socially acceptable. That's it.
That's it.